sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings!
Welcome back to Ant Live's The Channel, the only NBA 2K channel on YouTube with no clickbait builds. And as I always say, I got your back. New subscribers, thank you guys for choosing to show me your support. You're going to come to find out that I got your back. And to the channel gang, you guys already know you are greatly appreciated, and you already know I got your back. This right here marks my 338th build for NBA 2K22 current gen. I am the old head GOAT builder. I am the best builder in the world, and I am the hardest working builder for NBA 2K22 current gen, and 338 builds this year only prove that fact. This right here is Kawhi Leonard's two-way pass first wing exact build, and he's going to be able to shoot anybody's lights out. He is bad. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take the 2/3 shooting, the 1/4 finishing, the 1/8 playmaking, and the 1/8 defensive skill breakdown pie chart. Now, you can go here, but you will not have quite the speed that I want you guys to have with this build. So we're going to go with pure speed pie chart for the physical profile. He's going to be super fast, folks. Now, we're going to go all the way up on his close shot, all the way up on his driving layup, all the way up on his driving dunk. Now, he will have a mid-range, and it's going to be consistent. We're going to go all the way up on his mid-range. We're going to go all the way up on his three-point shot. We're going to go all the way up on his free throw. And then we're going to go all the way up on his post-fade. Now, I have a fadeaway tutorial. Just put it in the search engine. It's called Fadeaway Tutorial. Shoot fadeaways like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. You're going to love that video because I show you how to shoot the fadeaway off of the dribble. And you're going to be able to add it to your game because I'm showing you how to shoot it off the dribble anywhere inside of the three-point line. You will be able to hit that fadeaway jump shot. Now, your pass accuracy all the way up, your ball handle all the way up, and you already know we got the 10, of course. Now we're going to bring his post control to 45. That's going to give him 10 playmaking badges. Now we're going to go all the way up on his interior defense, all the way up on his perimeter, all the way up on his lateral quickness, all the way up on his steal, and then we're going to go all the way up on his defensive rebound. All right. Now, if you do not know what I was talking about when I said the 10, that is the slasher takeover. Now, we're going to go Burley. We're just going to make him look like he has size. That's it. Just cosmetics. Now, we're going to bring him to 179. All right. Now, his wingspan, we're going to kick all the way out to 86.0. Now, with the slasher takeover, whenever you ignite it, you're going to get a 10 of your physicals. And you see his physicals. You're going to get the 10 of your physicals, a 10 of your finishing, a 5 of your shooting, a 10 of your ball handle, a 5 of your pass accuracy, a 5 of your post control, and a 5 to your defensive rebounding categories. But when you ignite the slasher takeover with this Kawhi Leonard two-way pass first wing and 99 overall, he turns into a whole nother ball player. He's going to be a track star. Now, at 99 overall, you're going to have a close shot of 99. When you ignite the slice to take over 99 overall, that's going to go over the cap of 99, of course, and be 109. Now, your driving layup, you're going to have an 88 driving layup, so you're going to be able to get Kyrie Irving's layup package with this build, as well as have Michael Jordan's. You're going to basically be able to get anybody's layup package you want. But at 99 overall, when you ignite the slice to take over, that will be a 98. Your driving dunk will be an 82. So you're going to be able to get Kobe Bryant's dunk package, as well as get pro alley-oop dunks with this build. But when you ignite the slice to take over at 99 overall, that is going to be a 92. One thing about the driving dunk on it, you're going to be able to also get an assortment of dunks. So you're going to be able to create a lot of dunk packages with this build. Now, your standing dunk, we're going to recite it even though it's low because it has a +3. Your standing dunk will be a 46. When you ignite the size take over 99 overall, that's going to be a 56, and your post hook will be a 49. And when you ignite the size take over 99 overall, that will be a 59. Now your mid-range jumper, it's an 82, but at 99 overall, that will be an 86. It's consistent even at 82, but that's going to be an 86 mid-range jumper. And when you ignite the size take over 99 overall, that will be a 91. Now your three-pointer will be an 84 at 99 overall, and when you ignite the size take over, that's going to be an 89. Now your free throw and your fadeaway will be a 95 at 99 raw. Go check out that fadeaway tutorial. Shoot fadeaways like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, where I show you how to shoot the fadeaway off of the dribble. Like I said before, just put it in the search engine if you cannot find it through my videos. Now, and 99 overall, once you ignite the slash or takeover, your fadeaway and your free throw will go over the cap of 99 and will be 100. So that's basically automatic. Now, this boy right here, whew, my goodness. Now your pass actually will be at 83. When your night decides to take over 99 overall, that's going to be at 88. And then look at your ball handle, because you're going to have an 82 ball handle. You're going to be able to speed boost at before 99 overall, but it's going to be a 82 ball handle at 99 overall. And when your night decides to take over, that's going to add a 10 to that, and you're going to have a 92 ball handle when you're hot with his build. Your left, right, speed boost, all of that is here in this build. He's nasty. Use Steve Nash or quick dribble, one of those two in this. Whew, man, like, this is a demigod. You can take it anywhere you want to take it, and it's going to be able to compete. By the way, now you can take it upstairs, pro-am, rec, or ante-up. You're going to be able to compete with the best of them because of the speed of the build. Now, your interior defense, well, let's go back to your post control, because we did put something on it. Your post control will be a 45, and when your night decides to take over 99 overall, that'll be a 50. Now, your interior defense will be a 51. When your night, but when your night decides to take over 99 overall, that will be a 56. Your perimeter defense will be a 82 at 99, and when your night decides to take over at 99 overall, that will be a 87. Your lateral quickness will be a 77, and when your night decides to take over 99 overall and you get hot with this build, that will become an 82. Now look at your steal. You're already a pickpocket. You have an 82 steal, but that's going to be an 86 and 99 overall. And when your night decides to take over, you're going to get 5 on that as well, and that will be a 91. Now, block is interesting because you're still going to get that block animation out of this build, right? Because we're going to put a bronze chase down on the block, so you will get that animation. You do have a vertical, so you will see that show up from time to time. You should be able to get like 2 to 3 blocks a game in rec or pro-am if you time it right. But your block will be a 32, and when your night decides to take over the 99 overall, that will be a 36. Now, your defensive rebound, you're going to be able to grab rebounds from time to time as well with this build. I'll say like 5 to 6 a game. But your defensive rebound will be a 71, and when your night decides to take over the 99 overall, that will be a 76. This is a demigod all-around threat. Kawhi Leonard, two-way pass first wing, exact build. He's nasty. Now, you're going to get an 18-point jump towards your physicals, right, once you get the 99 overall. And I'm going to explain how. One way is winning an NBA championship, reaching level 40, or the Gatorade facility, and getting to 99 overall. All right? Now, at 99 overall, you're going to have a speed of 95 and an acceleration of 92. When your night decides to take over at 99 overall, your speed and your vertical go over the cap of 99. Your speed will be 105 and your acceleration will be 102. He's a track star. He is super fast. It's going to be a hard guard for anybody to try to cover you, especially being the fact you know you have a dominant ball handle on this build. And when you get hot, man. Now, your vertical will be at 81, and when your night decides to take over at 99 overall, as well as your strength will be at 51. But when your night decides to take over 99 overall, your strength will be at 61, and then your vertical turns into a 91. So he's jumping out of the gym, you're breaking him off the dribble. It's basically a wrap for your defender trying to guard you. All right, now we're going to take the slash to take over. You can take the spot up, but like I said, you won't get the 10 of your ball handle, and you won't get the 10 of your physicals, and you really need the 10 for your finishing as well. It is nice to add to your 3-point shot. If you're only concerned about shooting the 3 and making your 3 better with this build, take this takeover spot up. But I'm going to take the slash takeover because it is and it is way more important, and it makes the build so OP. It overpowers the build. It makes no sense. And there you have it. Kawhi Leonard's two-way pass first wing with shades of Paul George and Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is a top 75 NBA player of all time, and he is one of the greatest Celtics of all time. The all-time leading scorer in Celtics history is Paul Pierce. He is clutch, so guarantee you he's going to hit this build right here is going to hit that jumper. All right. Now, what we're going to do is test the build, and what I mean by that, I'm going to show you guys where to place the badges if I were to use this build. Yeah, he's bad. Paul Pierce is a serious guy. If y'all don't know who Paul Pierce is, go check him out. Go check him out. All right, we're going to go. So we're going to have 10 finishing. We're going to unstrippable, of course. Limitless takeoff. Fearless Finisher, and then Giant Slayer. Alright, 26 shooting badges. Now, with this build right here, being the fact that it has a high fadeaway, we're going to go with real shooter player percentage because it's easier to hit the fadeaway jump shot with real shooter player percentage. Now, Hot Zone Hunter, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Lucky 7, Mismatch Expert, Clutch Shooter, and we have one more, and I'm missing it. Ooh, boy, y'all gonna love this. Where I'm about to go. I'm gonna go right. Let me make sure. I'm looking for. You can go stop and pop because you do have a ball handle, right? So I'm gonna go stop and pop. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. And I'm fade ace. I knew it. I knew I was missing something. Fade ace. Now let me explain something about this shooting setup in this clutch shooter. Now you can use volume shooter and get going late. And this volume shooter will drop you. Probably if you get going early and then you finish strong late, you're going to finish with 40-50 points if your teammates allow it and they feel like watching you score that many points. All right, this build right here is unique. That clutch shooter is going to come up clutch for you because you're going to let your teammates know, look, I got Hall of Fame clutch shooter in tight game situations. That's where the Paul Pierce comes up because Paul Pierce hit a lot of game winners and he was a big time 3-point shooter. This fade ace and that clutch shooter, even on your 3-ball, with your hot zone being Hall of Fame, your catch and shoot Hall of Fame, your blindness Hall of Fame, and your mismatch expert Hall of Fame, that game winner is going to drop. Or if you need like an extra points down the stretch in a tight game, that clutch shooter is going to show up because it increases the ability to knock down shots in clutch moments. Y'all are going to love this build right here. Boy, he's bad. Now, 10 playmaking, unpluckable. Quick first step. We're going to go quick chain. You can go quick chain silver. You already have a 95 speed, so your downhill will not be slow at all. Like, there's not. So you can't go quick chain. And I'm going to go quick chain. First, I wanted to go like this, right? But I'm going to go like this. Quick chain to make sure that ball handle is even that much better. All right, so because once you combinate your dribble, right there at the top, bop, 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 staying in combination on them, you explode out your quick first step. Now we got 5. I'm going to chase down, pickpocket, and intimidator. Now if you don't care about being an intimidator and really you don't, but you're going to need it on that 3-point line. But if you did, you can always go right here. All right, you always can, because you do have a vertical, you do have a form of a block, and then again you could go here if you wanted to and stretch it out. All right, but I'm going to go with the gold pickpocket for sure. Really. Like I said, you're not really going to be, well, no, we're gonna have to go here. All right, yeah, because you do have that chase down block. You want that chase down block to at least be a silver on the intimidator. All right, and if you don't really care about the steals and being the fact you know how to play the passing lanes and know how to get on the opposite side, on the side of the ball where your opponent is dribbling and steal the ball, you really don't even need pickpocket. You could go here, gold, silver here, or rim protector here. All right, but I'm going to keep it like this. But like I said, I just gave you guys a little example of where you could go defensively with this build. And there you have it. Paul George's exact build, 2-way pass first wing. Only here at Antlizer channel where you find this build with shades of Kawhi at the top, Paul Pierce second, and Paul George second, and Paul Pierce third. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are new to the channel. The channel gang, this is build number 338 for you guys. I am the old head gold builder. I am the best builder in the world, and I am by far the hardest working builder for NBA 2K22 current gen, and 338 builds this year only prove that fact. And without anything further being said besides this, it comes with 6 Hall of Fame shooting badges. I am